We are learning more about CIA Director John Ratcliffe's secret trip to Moscow. Well, according to the New York Times, Ratcliffe delivered a bleak assessment of Russia's war during that visit, adding his meeting was aimed at pushing the Kremlin to pursue a peace deal with Ukraine. Let's bring in former Deputy Assistant Director for Counterterrorism at the CIA and CBS News national security contributor Joe Zacks. Joe, thank you for your time today. What do we make of this new reporting from the New York Times? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, thank you very much for having me. I think that it's within the realm of the possible what the New York Times is reporting. I think that certainly Director Ratcliffe has embarked on special missions for the administration previously. You saw that he was dispatched to Venezuela and Cuba to deliver messages on behalf of the administration. And this is in keeping with what every administration at times employs directors of the CIA to do, because they can often deliver messages in a quieter manner than diplomats such as the Secretary of State. I think that's what you saw here. And you should also note that Director Ratcliffe has a good relationship and a back channel relationship with the director of the SVR, who is his intelligence counterpart, Mr. Nariskin. So I think that that's what we're seeing here. The question is, what exactly message did he deliver? Was it specifically Ukraine, or was it broader and intel-driven, related to a broader question, perhaps regarding Russia and European neighbors in general?
Yeah, so let's talk more about what we do know about the message. According to the New York Times, Ratcliffe urged Russia to cut a deal before its military and economic situation gets worse. What's the current state of the war in Ukraine right now? Would you say that Ukraine maybe is gaining ground?
Well, I think that that's a good point, and I think for a 4-plus-year-old conflict, I mean, this has been going on now for an incredibly long period of time, and I believe that Russia never considered that this would drag on for so long when it initiated this conflict. Ukraine is making significant inroads in many respects, in terms especially of striking much deeper into Russia. And at the same time, the Russian advances geographically in Ukraine are relatively limited. Now, the administration has, from day one, insisted that it will play a constructive role in bringing an end to this conflict. And I think that this, if the New York Times reporting is to be believed, is yet another effort by the president to compel Russia to start taking seriously a drawdown of this conflict and attaining some significant, meaningful, and long-lasting resolution with Ukraine.
And Joe, we've reported that Ratcliffe warned Russia not to attack NATO during that meeting as well. So is it surprising that he felt the need to deliver that message in person?
Well, I think it may not be surprising, but I think it's certainly important. And the reason that I say that is that there must have been something, some piece of intelligence that triggered a very busy individual such as Director Ratcliffe to drop what he was doing and go, presumably on short notice, to Russia to meet with his counterpart and deliver a message. So I can only assume, I have no inside information in this regard, but I can only assume, given my my long period of service at the CIA, that this was focused on some intelligence that needed to be communicated to the Russians, that we were aware of something, and we're taking it very seriously and counseling them to consider their moves very carefully.
Okay. Joe Zacks, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate your expertise.
Thank you.